Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm going to feature the T110E3. This is a tier 10 monster tank destroyer, well armored in the front. If you're going to take care of it, you're going to shoot the what I call the armpits of the lower plate. Lower plate. Otherwise, premium rounds across the lower plate. And if you're in a tier 10 tank destroyer, you can get through that top cupola. There's ways into the and through the gun mantlet, just because it's like a flat armor if you shoot it just right. But if you want to kill this thing, track it, get beside it or behind it. Its tank traverse is so terrible. It's pretty easy to get behind these things. If you have the hit points to take a shot from this thing and then get behind it, you definitely need to do it. I am not a huge fan of this tank, but I got Himmelsdorf, or the mercenary variant of Stottgart Dunkelheit, and this is where this tank thrives. Normally, you're going to at least need another tank to support you, and unfortunately, I'm down the 8 line all by myself. So I'm going to put this thing to the test. We'll see how strong it is. Can it hold back a flank by itself? One of the reasons why I do not like this tank is the fact that if you park down a road or a flank on a map and you're hull down, covering your lower plate, then people just try to avoid you. So you don't have a lot of action in this tank. Get a nice shot there, and then I have to check to see where he penned me, and he actually did pen me in my cupola, which is impressive for an E5. I mean, I know the E5 and the T57 heavy shells, heat shells are pretty impressive. Now I take a shot at this E75's cheek, and I just hit his gun mantlet. And I don't want to be pushed up. Normally I'd be pushed up to the garbage pile right there. But since I don't have help with me, I mean I have one heavy tank behind me, I don't want to overcommit and let them get behind me. So that's why I'm using this garbage pile to kind of elevate myself and get shots into them. Rocking back and forth. If they're going to be looking at me, get a second shot into that E75's cheek, and then I just continue rocking back and forth. So really the only shot I would like to have back is the one that missed his cheek, and I could have put that right in the side of the E5's head. My T57 kills the E75. I got shot into that T95's cupola. I believe that was a premium round. Seen the T95 was coming, and the Type 5 was starting to look around the corner to get shots in me, so I wanted to load on my premium to make sure that I can go through that. Now, I get a cupola shot there, and I just damage his viewport. It's kind of frustrating. Definitely feel like that should have been a penetrating shot. Oh well, what do you do? Rocking back and forth makes it pretty impossible for this T95 to hit my cupola square. I gave him another one, so now he's down to 181 hit points. Getting loaded up here. Go for another cupola shot. I don't know why the aiming is so terrible on the replays, but it does give you a sense of like what I'm looking at. So finally I'm penned for the second time. I can't really see anyone, so I'm going to get elevated again, and I have two shots. I got the T95 or the E5, both are on low hit points. So I choose to just take the T95 out. I feel like that's the more dangerous tank of the two. And my team is crushing it. They're already starting to get behind them. So at this point, I'm thinking like maybe I can go for my damage record. Get a shot into the back of that Type 5's head. And I'm going to push up and just try to get as many shots in as I can here. Wow, this is quite hilarious. I didn't really aim 2 feet above his turret. Now this Type 5 has 1,200 hit points. I'm hoping to get a full pen here. Or to get a full damaging shot, I should say. I'm aimed up at his... right there. I was aiming pretty much right where that shell went to. He shot an HE round underneath my tank. So he actually did some decent damage there. And then he gets swiped from 300 more damage. E5 finally gets taken down. And I was hoping maybe this camping heavy tank had some hit points, but as I round the corner, I see the T57 is down to 116. For some reason, he was calling for help, which is kind of hilarious. But this is the T110E3 in its wheelhouse. I used a lot of premium rounds, and I still made 61,000. So as long as you're penning your shots in the tier 10s, you're doing work. So unfortunately, I fall a little bit short. I only do 8,200 damage. I only blocked 1,000. They missed quite a few shots, but also they just decided not to waste their time shooting at me as well. Throw down the ace. My Patton on my team did 3,500 damage. And my Skoda did 2,600 damage. Supercock did 2,400 damage. And there really wasn't much time for anyone else to do anything. Their team, their Type 5 did 2,500. Their E5 did 23. 62A did 22. I mean, they had some decent hitters, but where they fell short was really after like their 5th, 6th man. So having half your team contribute zeros or close to are always going to cost you a loss. Those guys definitely should have just pushed on me in the T57 heavy. They were going to lose their hit points anyways. They might as well lose it while they're flanking us. But yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Check out my Twitch channel. Follow that if you would, please. And I will see you in the next video.